So this is in continuation of the whole suffering thing. I was reading Psalms 58, and the last two verses. The godly will rejoice when they see injustice avenged. They will wash their feet in the blood of the wicked. Then at last, everyone will say, there truly is a reward for those who live for God. Surely there is a God who judges justly here on earth. And I think this last verse kind of also like solidifies like the fact that, the sufferings that we will go through is not in vain. I think the reason why is just like, or I'm like, I don't want to go through that pain. It's like, because, when we look at pain and we look at suffering, like, sometimes it's just, you ask yourself, like, why is this person going through suffering? Like, for example, like cancer or like diseases, like people are going through suffering, like sickness. People are suffering through sicknesses for literally no reason. You accidentally drink rainwater, all of a sudden you have, like, like a fox comes out of the woods randomly and bites you, all of a sudden you have rabies. And then you die. Like, what was that for? And you'll see, like, a lot of times, like, people go through pain. Like, abusive relationships. That woman endured marriage only to die by the hand of her husband. Like, are you kidding me? What was the purpose? And I think that's kind of how pain has been portrayed. But it's different with Jesus. Jesus went through suffering for a reason. And he was the only one that could go through that. And I guess in order to defeat death, okay. So Jesus went through suffering to defeat death because he was the only one who can defeat death on the cross. Now, through him doing that, allows us to go through suffering. Because in the end, we're going to live. Because Jesus already defeated death. The consequence of suffering with Christ is not death, it's life. So in this case, looking at suffering as pain or death not being the end goal, life being the end goal, or the results. Looking at suffering in this world or pain in this world, not necessarily as death being the results, but living. And this is only living for God, through living for God. So we live for God. We're born as sinners. First of all, we're born as sinners. Then we find Jesus. We encounter Jesus, have a relationship with Christ. The Holy Spirit helps us along the way. And along your journey, you're going to go through pain and suffering. But you're not going through it alone because you're going through it with Christ. But even through those sufferings, no matter how hard it gets, know that death is not the result of your suffering. Jesus is. And then even that song, is my living in vain? No, it's not. I now I get that song. Because I think with pain, like, I've always associated with, because, like, I have a low tolerance. I literally have a low tolerance, especially doing my hair. Are you kidding me? You can ask anybody in my family. Oh, how was Rebecca? Like, I was literally screaming for the police to come and arrest whoever was doing my hair. Because why was it hurting so bad? And then, like, just, like, associating pain with the result of, like, everything, like, either death or something hurting. At the direction that this world is taking, you're going to have to choose a side. And the way the world, like, you see the police brutality. And on top of that, I'm Black. I'm a Black woman. So you see, like, police brutality and human trafficking and all of these things. Like, it kind of makes you think, like, okay, these are the results of what is going to happen if I choose God or if I continue to live for God. All of these horrors that I see, those true crime. That's why I really don't watch those crime things, because it's all of these things that have been done to innocent people. Jeffrey Dahmer. Wait, hold on. What's this? Jeffrey. What's that guy's name? Jeffrey. What? Jeff something. Like, he was doing that to innocent people. It's just like, wow. Anyway, in the end, this is what's going to happen. Everyone will say, truly, there is a reward for who live for God. Surely there is a God who judges justly on earth. So, Lord, I just really pray that I paste this verse in my head. And that I really believe that I'm not going to go through suffering for nothing. And that you are there with me each and every single step of the way. And that you show me that you're there for me. Like, just a reminder. Whether it's you speaking through someone or just showing me a sign in, like, nature. I think that's also how you speak to me. Dreams. And even through the word or just basic conversation. Like what we're having right now. Yeah. I feel much better now. All right. Bye.